All right, we've got another Football Manager update. New season in League One. The Concord boys. There's the first game of the season away at the relegated from the Championship, Nottingham Forest. So it's going to be a tricky one to start off with. I'll give you a quick update as to what the squad's looking like and transfers. So if I go into the transfer history, not many outs other than the guys who I didn't renew their contract. Only one guy out, and I managed to get 1.3. I say I managed to get. I didn't want to sell him. He's a young centre back, really promising. But the board accepted 1.2 to increase to 1.3 to increase to 2.3, which is fine. I didn't really want to get rid of him. I thought he was a promising young lad who could probably go up for. He's gone to Palace. I mean, well, Palace in the Premier League, I think, aren't they? On the Championship. So I feel like it's, I don't know. Hopefully, we're playing them next year. But we got a few ins. I again haven't spent much money. Only 75k on this one right back, which I think that was a compensation. I don't think he's worth that considering he's probably our record signing. But yeah, a lot of frees and a couple of loans as well. You might see this guy in there, look. Granit Xhaka, 34 years old. I just needed a kind of a backup centre mid, really. He's obviously got a lot of experience, so I'll happily have him in there. Ivan Toney, in real life, he's a very good young striker. Obviously, he's 31 years old now. But again, needed a striker. I think as much as well as Sammy Greenwood did, I just didn't feel like he was quite the guy I needed up there. So I've gone for this guy. He's got he's 31, but he's still got a bit of pace, a bit of strength. A lot of decent stats in the mental and half decent in the phys and the technical as well. Actually signed him on a free from Forest, and his first game for us will be away at Forest. So I think this guy's a backup left back. Yeah, backup left back. Again, he's not fantastic, but he's just backup really for the boy. You boy. Got this guy on loan who's very promising. We've always had good right wingers. Well, at least every season we've had a good right winger in there. Obviously, Joe Ward, I couldn't get him back. I tried to get him back on loan at least. He wouldn't come. He had such a great season last year. Was a player of the season in the end. But yeah, good crossing and good pace. That's what I really wanted off the ball. Like, he's got strong for a winger, and those are the stats the highlight ones I want to focus on. And he seems to be quite good, at least 11s and everything. So he'll be a good right winger. He's obviously only on loan, but I think I might have got a really cheap deal to guarantee the signing. From Ipswich, transfer is in the status. It's on loan. Contract info. I can't remember. Is it in there somewhere? Yeah, optional future fee, 250k. I think that's an absolute bargain if he works out. Got this guy on sent back on loan. He looks okay, good mental, not too bad on the technical, decent physical, and he's only 19. The board weren't too happy, but I think he might be quite good. And then Xhaka there, and Smart is a free striker again. He'll be back up to Tony, I think. But again, the board were actually quite happy with him. He's still 23. I think I could push him up. I got a really good coach team. So pressing forward as well. Pressing forward is a good one. I'll talk about that in a minute. And Danny Robinson's on loan as well. He's a centre back. He's probably a bit better than the other centre back I got on loan. Loans are where you have to go. I can't spend that much because financial fair play. I haven't got the money to do it. Selling players does help, obviously, and bringing through youth. I've got some promising youth here as well. So obviously Lewis Mallet, which he had a bit of a part at the end of last season. Insane physical attributes. His mental and his technical aren't quite there yet, but he's only 17. I'm gonna basically use him as a backup left winger and hope that he kicks on. I managed to keep a lot of players, which I'm really happy with. I received offers, and I just reject all offers just to see what happened, and none of them came to me and say they were unhappy. So I'm buzzing with that. Omar McIver, he'd be a backup centre attacking mid, not quite there yet, and he had an impressive half season on loan at Halifax, but I'm thinking that in this level he might be quite good. Charlie Bryan, who some of you guys know. I played him on right wing and a bit of striker as well. He was quite handy, and he's been doing well in pre-season. He scored a hat-trick in one of the games, which is quite good. Yeah, and this guy, he's probably not going to play this season. He's still really young, but for a 16-year-old at the R youth level, those are very impressive attributes. I'm hoping that the coaching team really push him on. There you go. Other than that, the team is basically the same. I have been predicted to finish second, which, again, if I look at the season preview, evens for second, evens for the title, obviously. Predicted to finish second. Borough, whose squad are mental. They've got a couple of our old players, and their squad's too good. Their squad's too good for this level. They should clean up. But we've got 3 players in the. We did have 4, I'm assuming. Against Sam and Greenwood's been predicted to play striker. But 3 players, Freitas, Gouveia, Avero, and Greenwood, are in the Dream 11. But yeah, this is going to be the trickiest season, I think. We've got some really good players. I've got some really good teams facing up against, and Forest away to start off with is really tricky. They're predicted to finish 4th, and Borough being in the division itself is mental. But so I'm just going to get cracking with the first game. So I watched a video on a tactic. It was an FM Scout video on a tactic called the Phantom Menace, which is basically a high pressing diamond formation. And he had trialled it on a few teams and simulated the season, and I think he tried it on 5, and 3 out of the 5 won the league. 2 of them didn't, but the 2 that didn't were Sporting Lisbon. Benfica won by a mile, and he was Strasbourg, and they finished second narrowly behind PSG. So it might be an interesting. The board want us to play possession, passing football. So I'm not gonna rock the boat on that one. Long's injured. That's annoying. I'm not gonna start Long then. This guy's a kid. Dosso's from our youth, 19 years old, Ivorian goalkeeper. He might be. I really wanted to use him as backup, but he's going to have to start. He actually did. I started him in the last game of last season, and he was really good. Kept a clean sheet. Again, I don't really know our best team at the moment. They want to start Xhaka, which is a bit surprising. Okay, I like having a ball winner and a deep line playmaker in there. Second midfielder, support. Munoz starting. They've started Greenwood. Okay, I'll start Greenwood. That's fine. But I definitely want Tony on the bench. 2 defenders, 2 midfielders, 2 strikers. 2 strikers I don't think is required. Gordon's injured. Kalina. I put McIver on the bench for Smart. Okay, Munoz at 6. That's annoying when the right winger wears number 6, but there you go. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, beginning of the season, a lot of players struggle to get back into the swing of things, but it's going to be a tricky game, and I wouldn't be surprised if we lost this one, to be honest with you. But we'll give it a go, see how it goes. Not Forest away in League One. The Beach Boys soaring, as it were, through the Football League. Encourage a team. Come. I don't encourage him. Yeah, I'm going to take the pressure off him. We're predicted to finish second. I think that might be a bit high. But we'll see how it goes. Already, in the first minute, we have a highlight. They have possession, but hopefully we can nick it off him because it's in a dangerous area. Don't stand off him. This is not what we've done. Look at that, just standing off him. Oops, a daisy. Good save, Dosso. 19-year-old in goal. It's done it all right there. Oh, over. Okay, well, we survived. Again, still Forest though. yeah, I mean, these guys were relegated from the championship. Oh, it's a lovely ball that. Hansen. Balls. Not a good start. 4th minute. Joe Worrell, that rings a bell. Did I used to have Joe Worrell? Joe Worrell. No, maybe not. Maybe I made that up. Yeah, I completely made that up. He's always been at Forest. Oh well. Yeah, it's tricky. Going to be a tricky season. Probably the most difficult season we've had yet. Here we go. Come on, let's get an attack going. Let's show. Oh God, Granit Xhaka. That was Sheridan. Saved Dosso. Boots it away. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Granit Xhaka there making that mistake there. Here we go. Got a corner though. What can we do? Oh, no one attack him. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with Sammy Greenwood. I like him. He's obviously a bit of a club legend now. But I'm not convinced as him as a striker. He goes in bit of sort of spells not scoring. Oh, let's see what we got here then. Munoz blocked and they're going to attack. That is annoying. He's ran rings around him and he's put it wide. Dangerous. I mean, we have not had a shot yet. We've not had a shot on target. Not a shot at all. Dominating. Getting dominated. Good ball. Come on, Sammy. Here we go. This will be our first chance. Come on, Sammy. Oh. Oh, I hit side netting. I thought it was saved. Oh, Barrow getting on. Just keep an eye on them. Looks like they're going to be the boys. They're winning. Oh, they're not. They just conceded. 1-0 to Forest. They've been the better team by far. I'll have to change this one up. Disappointing. Is that harsh to go in with the disappointing this early? I don't think we've played very well. Yeah, so second, something else. Bracket. Xhaka's nipped in as a highly influential player immediately, but I mean, he's not played very well there. I'm going to demand more. I'm going to tell them up the directness a little bit, tempo a little bit, don't waste time. Out of possession, get stuck in, I reckon. Get stuck in. Okay. Oh, brilliant. Oh, yeah, post. Well, difficult start to the season thus far. Not really got involved in the game. Let's make some subs. I keep Munoz on. It's a bit harsh to take him off. Sammy Greenwood. I'm going to take you off. Ivan Toney. Put you on the pitch, mate. Pressing forward. Yeah, I'm a fan of pressing forwards. And yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. Oh, I could say we're not getting anywhere near this game as it happens at the moment. Tough one, real tough one thus far. I'm going to take him off. George Wilson. And I'm gonna. Brian's looked really good in pre-season, so I'm gonna bring him on there, put him as an inside forward, and try and get these boys to play attacking. We gotta get going, really. We're not nowhere near this game as it happens, which is a bit worrying because we were predicted to finish above these guys, but they've absolutely dominated us. Okay, 10 minutes to go. Hopefully this is our highlight for once. Oh. Maybe not. Kilduff puts it wide. We're not just like from our standards, 54% is a really low percentage for us. It's usually around 60s, but we're not getting anywhere near this game. Yeah, we lost. I predicted that that was a really tricky start, but he wants to have a go at him. Okay, I'll let him do that, mate. Yeah, I predicted it was going to be a really tricky start to the season. You got Hull at home next game, which again quite tricky in League One. Forest and Hull, 2 tricky games. Start off with Hull, I think won their first game. Yeah, they did. Borough, how did Borough do? Can't see them there. Oh, they drew. Middlesbrough drew. Heavy favourites to win the league, and they drew at home to do it. Okocha. How weird is that? Who's this guy? Josh Okocha, defender. Yeah, Middlesbrough's team is ridiculous. They've got some quality players in there. Yeah, disappointing start, guys, but I expected it to be a really tricky first game away at a team just been relegated, and we've just come up. There you go, but I'm not going to get down about that. I don't think Granit Xhaka looked very good in the middle. I might have to try some of the other guys in there, but that'll do for now. Quick update. I'll jump back in. Let me see what game I'll jump back in for you guys. Right. There we go. That'll do. Middlesbrough at home, 25th September. Hopefully by that time we've give ourselves a good level, good footing in the league. But it's going to be tough. That the league started in July. That is weird, isn't it? I've just noticed that. 31st of July. How often does the league start in July? I've never noticed that before. There you go. Well, it's 2028. So that means that's a Euros, isn't it? Yeah, that's a Euros season, not a World Cup. But it finishes in April, so it starts early, but it's finished now. So we haven't got any games in May unless we make the playoffs, obviously. Playoffs apparently is the new goal. They readjusted the goals after we got promoted, which is annoying. We won the league as they wanted us to do, and their initial thing was that we establish ourselves and then get playoffs next season. And now this time they have said we want playoffs immediately. Like, oh, and then they want promotion the year after. So I got 2 seasons in this division. I got to try and get playoffs initially. So a bit harsh from the board there to change that, considering I was basically doing what they expected us to do, and then they upped it. Aston Hughes is good. Yeah, but we'll he looks very good. Justin Allen. No, he's not interested in joining, so I've got a couple of strikers anyway. Yeah, not interested. Yeah, not a great game, but it's always fun to update you as to what happened in the pre-season. Borough at home, the big one, 25th September, 3 days after Bilbo Baggins' birthday. What more do you want? That's how you remember it. Bilbo Baggins' birthday, wait for 3 days, home to Borough. That's the little pattern. Write that down in your diaries, guys. I'm not going to wait in real life for 25th September. It'll probably be tomorrow's video, but yeah, I'll see you there. Cheers, Dan.